Amanda Seyfried has opened up about her surprise at not learning about Lee, the influential 18th century founder of the Shaker movement, during her own education in American history classes. This revelation came as she prepared to portray the historical figure in the upcoming film, The Testament of Lee, which is set to release on Christmas Day. Seyfried, known for her roles in blockbuster hits like Mamma Mia and emotional drama such as Dear John, expressed genuine astonishment at the omission of such a significant woman from standard school curricula. Lee was a pivotal leader in the Shaker religious sect, a Christian group that emerged in the 18th century. The Shakers, formerly known as the United Society of Believers in Christ's Second Appearing, were renowned for their unique practices, including celibacy as a means of spiritual purity and their ecstatic forms of worship. These worship sessions often involved vigorous shaking, dancing, and singing, which they believed helped to expel sin and evil from the body, hence the nickname Shakers. Their communal lifestyle emphasized equality between men and women, simplicity in living, and innovative craftsmanship, particularly in furniture design that remains iconic today. In the film, directed by Mona Fastvold, Seyfried embodies Lee as she strives to build a utopian society in America. Fleeing religious persecution in England, Lee and her followers immigrated to the colonies in the 1770s, seeking a place where they could freely practice their beliefs. The movie delves into this journey, highlighting how the Shakers expressed their devotion through song and dance, viewing these acts not merely as entertainment but as essential spiritual rituals. This approach to worship was groundbreaking for its time, promoting gender equity in an era when women had limited rights and voices in religious or public spheres. Seyfried shared that discovering Lee's story profoundly impacted her. She noted how revolutionary it was to realize that Lee led a movement that placed women on equal footing with men in spiritual leadership, a rarity in the 18th century. The Shakers believed that God was both male and female, with Lee herself seen as the female embodiment of Christ's second coming. This theology allowed women to preach, lead, and participate fully in community decisions, challenging the patriarchal norms of the broader society. The cast supporting Seyfried includes talented actors who bring depth to the historical figures surrounding Lee. Lewis Pullman portrays William Lee's brother and a key supporter in the movement. Christopher Abbott takes on the role of Abraham Standeren's husband, whose relationship with her adds layers of personal complexity to the story. Thomasin McKenzie plays Mary Partington, a devoted follower and close friend who stands by and through trials and triumphs. One of the most intriguing aspects of the film is its incorporation of musical elements. Unlike traditional musicals where songs serve to advance the plot or showcase vocal talents, here the singing and dancing are integral to the Shakers' identity. Seyfried explained that for her character, singing was not about performance or perfection but about survival and expression of faith. It was like oxygen, she said, a vital, life-affirming act that connected the worshippers to the divine. This shifted her perspective on what singing could mean, moving away from the polished, performative style she's known for in films like Mamma Mia, to something raw, authentic, and spiritually driven. The Shaker movement itself has a rich historical context that the film draws upon. Originating as an offshoot of Quakerism in England, the group faced intense opposition, including imprisonment for Lee due to her outspoken preaching and refusal to conform to established church doctrines. Upon arriving in America, they established communities primarily in New England and New York, where they lived communally, shared property, and innovated in agriculture and manufacturing. Their commitment to celibacy meant the movement grew only through converts, not births, which eventually contributed to its decline in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Today, only a handful of Shakers remain, preserving their traditions in small communities. Seyfried's preparation for the role involved immersing herself in this history, learning Shaker hymns and dances that have been passed down through generations. These simple, repetitive songs often featured call-and-response patterns and were accompanied by rhythmic movements designed to induce trance-like states of religious ecstasy. The actress highlighted how this form of worship advocated for equity, as both men and women participated equally in the expressive rituals. The film, The Testament of Lee, positions itself as a blend of historical drama and musical exploration, but Seyfried was quick to clarify that it's not a conventional musical. There's no grand production numbers or elaborate choreography for spectacle's sake. Instead, the music emerges organically from the characters' need to worship and connect. This authenticity makes the portrayal feel grounded in real American history, shining a light on a movement that influenced aspects of communal living, feminism, and even modern minimalist design.